Good morning. Monday night I was watching the National Championship football game between Alabama and Georgia. Now, I'm not a great fan of Alabama or Georgia, but it was our National Championship game, and because I love football, I was going to watch. I would have much rather it had been a game between Texas and OU or OSU for the National Championship. That way, whoever won, I would have been happy. But it wasn't to be. No, it was Alabama again and Georgia. And I have nothing against Alabama, but they have won 7 national championships in the last 13 years. 7 out of 13 years. And now they were going for another one. And personally, I just was kind of tired of watching Alabama win year after year after year. Instead, I was wanting to root for Georgia. Georgia has won 1 national championship in its history. 1 in its history. Alabama won 7 in the last 13 years. It turned out that Alabama has beaten Georgia the last 7 times that they have met. No, I really was going to be pulling for Georgia. And at one time during this last year, they were ranked number 1. But now Alabama is ranked number 1. You could tell it was going to be a great matchup and a hard-fought game. The game started off, though, and Alabama just looked amazing. They were so strong. They marched down the field, 14-play drive. It looked like they were going to score a touchdown, but they didn't. But they did kick a field goal, and they went up 3-0. Georgia got the ball. First play, quarterback was sacked. Second play, he began to run. He fumbled the ball. He managed to get it back. Third one, there was a flag. No, it was a 3-and-out. Georgia looked terrible on their first possession. It goes back to Alabama. Alabama looks strong again. They march down the field, but they don't score a touchdown. They have to kick a field goal again. By the end of the first half, it was 9-6. Alabama was ahead. So it was still close, but you just sensed Georgia was hanging on by its fingernails, and Alabama still seemed to be dominating both offensively and defensively, though they weren't scoring touchdowns. They came out in the second half. And lo and behold, Georgia finally scores a touchdown. And now it's 13-9. And then Alabama comes back and they kick a field goal. It's 13-12. It really was staying close, and it was exciting. Only 1 touchdown had been scored now all the way into the third quarter. We started the fourth quarter. Last quarter of the game, it's 13-12, and then Georgia fumbles on their own 16-yard line. 16-yard line. It's easy to see Alabama's going to pick up the ball, and they're going to go in and score a touchdown. By now, it was late, and when I saw Georgia fumble, and it was 13-12, and Alabama would have the ball, I said, I'm done. I quit. I just couldn't bear to see Alabama tromp on Georgia again. So I went to bed. I got up the next morning and thought, I wonder what the score was finally. And I turned it on, and I couldn't believe. It was 33-18. Georgia won. 33-18? Are you kidding me? How could that have happened in the last 10 minutes of the game? I would go back and watch it, and sure enough, Georgia would score 3 touchdowns in less than 10 minutes. They scored 1 touchdown in 3.5 quarters. In the last 10 minutes, 3 times, 33-18, Georgia won its 2nd national championship in its history. And I missed the exciting end. Why? I thought I knew exactly how it was going to work out. You could see the bad thing that had happened with the fumble, and so I quit too soon. It really is kind of like life. How many times bad things happen, we get a bad break, and we make the decision, it's just not going to work out, and so we quit. Usually too soon. It was Jesus who was giving his Sermon on the Mount when he said, Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be open to you. For to everyone who asks receives, and he who seeks finds, and to him who knocks it will be opened. To ask, seek, to knock, to keep on asking, seeking, knocking. You'd be amazed what happens in life if we don't quit too soon. It is God who helps to open doors we would never expect and leads us into an exciting life. As you begin this new year, let us together make a commitment that we're not going to quit too soon. Have a great day.